Did you guys know baseball was invented in the 18th century? Baseball is a fast-paced sport, teamwork, hardworking, and goal-oriented. Now, when we get to talk about baseball and fast-paced, we're talking about 9 innings, playing all 9 innings as hard as you can, even going into overtime, playing 10, 11, 12 innings, like you've seen in the Major League and the League World Series. Now, when it comes to practice, you got different kinds of drills. Drills, we're talking about scrimmages, suicides, batting practice, pitching practice, and for catchers and pitchers. Now, when we're talking about suicides, go from home first, second, and third. We also do run from home to the outfield and back, and we also do around the park. Now, what I mean by around the park is you start on the outside fence, go around the dugouts, all the way around, and back to home. And it's always time. So when I talked about time, teamwork, and working as a team, say we have 2 minutes to get it done, we work as a team and get it done in 2 minutes. So that way, we work together and make sure everyone can meet the required time. Performance. If you don't practice like you're going to play, you're not going to be any good. You're going to go out there, not look like you've practiced, so that way you won't perform like you should be able to for your teammates. Health. We have mental health, social health. By mental and social health, I mean you're getting out there, you're interacting with others, so that way it's building your teamwork more. You know when someone's getting down, you know if they're injured or something's wrong with them. Social, getting out there, being with your friends, family, interacting with everyone, communicating with the communities. And when you travel to other places, for instance, I've been to Tennessee, South Dakota, Florida, all over playing ball. So you're going to interact with other communities and get to know them and how they're involved in the sport and their passion for it. Training. It's not just, it's summertime, let's go play some baseball. We're going to go out there, we're going to play in the summer, but then we have off season. Off season, you're going to be doing your training, your drills, but still hanging out with your teammates, so that way you have the teamwork and camaraderie all the way through the year, so that way you can keep building on it. Now, for drills in the off season, it's going to be a little different. As we live in the Midwest, you got snow outside, so we just can't go and play baseball outside like you can in Florida during winter time. We have indoor places here like cranes where you can practice pitching, hitting, and doing different kinds of drills in there, so that way you do not take a chance of getting injured when it just comes to baseball season. You're going out there, it's time to go. I tore my ACL or something. That way you keep your body ready to go. Family. Family is a big part of baseball because when it comes to traveling, support system, other family as your teammates' family. It's still considered your family because you've worked together your whole life. For instance, going down to Florida, we went with my mom and dad, grandma and grandpa, we went down there. We hung out with everyone else's family, and you got to work on communicating with their family, having cookouts, and interacting with others, so that way they can see how much you love the sport, how much you care about it, and that way that's a good support system, so they can be there and watch you during your baseball. Practice. Practice is not just, well, we're going to go practice for one day out of the week or every 2 weeks. We're going to go practice. During high school, we would practice 2 times a day, if not more. Now, you have before practice, like before school practice and after school practice. Before school practice, you're going to go light, maybe work some speed drills. After school, you're going to go out there, actually hit balls, work on pitching, catching, and when I talk about pitching and catching, it's just not throwing a ball. You have to work on the fundamentals, making sure you're pitching correctly so you don't tear your rotator cuff. And that's why I talk about practice during the off season and regular season to prevent injuries like that. Also, practicing year-round, you'll work on teamwork, so that way you guys can work together, and when you guys are in a game, you'll know that if I pitch this ball to this guy outside, my right fielder is going to be there. He'll catch the ball. I don't have to worry about, well, let's jam him inside, so that way he doesn't hit right field and lose the game for us. We know he will be there for us, and that way we can hold on to each other. In conclusion today, I've talked about why baseball is important to me, the drills, hard work it takes, the health that it has on your body, year-round training, and family. And that's all I have for today.